Well, it's time to welcome Canterbury Cricket CEO Lee Germon. Lee, welcome to Good Living. How are you?
Thank you, Megan. I'm great. Yeah, really good, thanks.
Very special, fond memories of you, I must say. I'm a Geraldine girl. And
right.
So, did you, now, am I remembering correctly, did you get choppered into the Geraldine Oval for this magical, kind of like your swan song, was that right?
Yeah, I had a benefit game in Geraldine. You got a good memory. It was a long time ago. Yeah.
Well, it was, big day for Geraldine with our lovely oval and our beautiful pavilion. Now, Lee, you're here today to talk about your association with Canteen. It's just been announced, which is great. So talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, Canteen is a charity that Canterbury Cricket is really proud. We're actually excited to be associated with now, and in the last week or so we've just tied it together with Canteen, and we've been able to work with our counterpart, the Otago Cricket Association as well, to join forces and support Canteen. So we're really excited about it. It's a really good fit for us, Megan, because the values of Canteen fit nicely with the values of Canterbury Cricket, and also the 13 to 24-year-old age bracket. We have a lot of cricketers playing in that age as well, so it's really nice to be associated with it and do what we can to help them.
It is fantastic news, and great to see that Otago are jumping on board with this as well, because that's of course going to provide some good competitive rivalry. Absolutely,
yeah, we are competitive, and I know we'll be working hard to make sure we raise more money than Otago do in supporting Canteen.
That's what it's all about, and the fantastic thing is that people that head along and support Canterbury Cricket, of course, 3% of ticket sales go to Canteen?
Yep, 3% of our gate sales go to Canteen, so we're hoping to get a lot of people to our games, in particular the HRV Cup, which is the 2020 fixtures, and this year we're going to see some big players such as Brett Lee and Herschel Gibbs, and we're hoping to sign a couple as well. So the more people we get into the ground, the more we can help Canteen, and there'll be events going on during the season and collections, and we just hope to raise a lot of money for them.
So there'll be lots of things going on. So if you're a cricket fan, it's a perfect way to be able to contribute as well, because they'll be out and about, very visual at all of these games and events. Big game 2 on the 23rd of December, isn't it? That'll be the real clincher.
Yeah, that's a big battle. Otago versus Canterbury, the Wizards versus the Volts in Timaru on the 23rd, a 2020 game, and that's going to be a Canteen day. So we're hoping to really join forces on the 23rd and make a big effort to raise as much money as we can.
Okay, so that'll be down in Timaru just a couple of days before Christmas. Those kind of Christmas cricket matches are always well supported though, aren't they?
Yeah, and we hope people, it's the last day sort of for a lot of people working prior to Christmas. We hope they'll finish work a bit early, and if they're in Christchurch, maybe come down for a great night. If they're around Timaru, finish work early and come to Aorangi Oval and watch the game there.
Fantastic. Now, of course, the Canteen Appeal Week runs a couple of weeks or so, from the 16th to the 31st of October, so it's your chance to get your bandana as well, buy it, and then head along to the first Plunket Shield game. So when's that's happening in a couple of weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, November the 9th, I think, is the start of the Plunket Shield. And you can buy bandanas through our offices as well, so if people wanted to pop into Iverson Terrace and Canterbury Cricket, and we have a lot of kids come through there, so they can buy a bandana there too. So yeah, we're just hoping to generate a lot of support.
And people, if viewers are watching at the moment, they can donate themselves easily just by calling Canterbury Cricket?
Yep, absolutely. They can go straight to Canteen, of course, but they can by calling Canterbury Cricket and asking for Libby there. She's looking after it for us, or by coming into the offices and donating money to Canteen as well. I mean, they're great kids, and the families are really great that are with these children who suffer from cancer. So we're just hoping to get right behind them.
Well done. Now, you're looking forward to a good cricket season this year, Lee.
Yeah, we are.
What's on the cards?
Yeah, well, we've got a big season. Plunket Shield is the 4-day cricket, and that's split some pre-Christmas, some after Christmas. We've got the HRV Cup, the 2020, which I spoke about just before, which a lot of big stars come into play at QE2 mainly. And then we've got a 1-day season as well. So it's full on. There's a lot of cricket being played. And we've got a lot of people playing cricket, over 20,000 throughout the region, so there's a lot of people interested.
High numbers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it getting higher, do you think? How have the numbers been faring from previous years?
Pretty good. I mean, last year we grew about 7% in numbers, and the national average was about 3%. So we're really thankful for the growth in numbers. A lot of kids want to play, which is fantastic.
It's great, isn't it?
We just need the Black Caps to play a bit better, and we'll be very thankful.
Yeah, so I was going to talk about Bangladesh. How are you feeling about that?
Pretty disappointing, to be honest. Yeah, and there's just no real excuse, I don't think, to lose to Bangladesh. Maybe the first game you could forgive, but certainly not a 4-0 result. So we expect a big turnaround.
Well, Lee, great to have you back in Christchurch with Canterbury Cricket, and wonderful to hear about your association with Canteen. So thank you very much for popping in and talking to us about that. And remember, of course, that's for you to support our viewers. So remember, head along to canterburycricket.org.nz, and remember, Canteen is now their official charity.